I couldn't be more proud of a group of men than I am this group right here. You continue to overcome adversity. Circle the wagon and come together. That's what it's all about. We talked last night about what? Make the jump. Make the jump. We made that jump today. It's a lot to build on, okay? We talked about right now controlling the line of scrimmage. All right, we wasn't going to miss a beat. 173 yards run. Starts up front. Starts up front. Defense. Talking about getting off the field on third down. They were 2 for 12. Hey, a great win in all 3 phases. But I want to recognize one guy right now. PJ with the game ball.
Hey, great job, defense. Y'all went out there and shut them the down. Offense, way to run the ball. Special teams, y'all did y'all job today, man. Y'all made every play y'all needed to. Hey, together on 3.
Yeah, Denzel.
It's for you, brother.
Yo, what's going on? NFC South versus the NFL. And I am sorry ass Tampa Bay Buccaneers representative, and I'm here with my boy, as like always, Mike.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? You know who it is. Carolina Panthers representative Mike Ricks, man. 2-0 in the division. On our way up. DJ, what? I ain't going to ask you what's good with you because you already said what's good with you, man. Tough one for y'all, man, in Bank of America Stadium. Tough one. Congratulations to the Carolina Panthers for being undefeated in the NFC South. Everybody want to talk about how terrible this division is right now because we get a dub, right? Because we're undefeated in the South. That's what it is. We the new NFC least. That's what it is.
Yeah. We close to it. Because, I mean, if you look at it, every division at least has a team that's like got 1 or 2 losses leading the division.
Right.
We got 3 and 4 leading the division. You ain't gonna find that anywhere else in the NFC. So, yeah,
you're right. You're not gonna find it. Yeah,
you know, maybe teams, you can have your piece about them, whatever the case may be, but they winning games. This division, every team finding a way to stand in front of their own way. Like, it's just. What the hell, man? What is there to really say? I mean, it's a lot for you to say.
Oh yeah, I got a ton to say, man.
You go ahead. You got the victory, so I'm not going to even. This you. So you go ahead. You the only team. You only person that got winning the division. Yeah, it's all you, dog.
Yeah. We the only team that won this week. We are the only team that won this week. Shout out to our boy Sean J, man, who won last week, but was unsuccessful this week. Talking all that noise. Well, hopefully we can get him on so he can say his little piece about this too. But before I get into this, let's just give a couple shout outs, man, to the chat. Shout out to Donald Duck. Shout out to Black Cat Panther Podcast. Got a little tongue tied because your boy's excited. Shout out to Poppin' Bullets, Regine, that dude too, Christopher Faber. Fava, my bad. Shout out to Dre Murphy. Shout out to my boy Trill One. What's good with your Trill? Shout out to OFWGKTA001 LMNOP Carry the One. All that good stuff, man. What's good with you? Shout out to Caleb Dixon. Shout out, what's good with you, my G? Glad you up in here. Shout out to DP Buck 32. Appreciate the love and support, man. Shout out to Official Ballers. What's good with you? Hey! Carolina Panthers, man. Right now, under Steve Wilkes, we are 1-1. Our season started over. And shout out to Panther Buzz FSU 23. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. Glad you're up in here, bro. Steve Wilkes right now is 1-1. Tom Brady has never, ever got beaten by the Carolina Panthers since he's been in Tampa Bay. So what this tells me is more about Matt Rule. But before I dive all up into that, man, I hope the Carolina Panthers enjoyed this game plan. Because I saw a little something last week, and I wasn't too pissed off about the game plan, and I know I said some things, and I wanted to play that video early, man, to show PJ Walker, salute to you, my G. Because I told people last week, hey, I would have handcuffed them too, right? But then I started to think about this for a minute. Nah, this ain't been a horrible weekend. It's been beautiful, beautiful weekend. But I was telling people the reason the game plan was the way it was last week. We had to showcase a little more of Christian McCaffrey to try to up what people were offering for Christian McCaffrey. You know, reports were out that we wanted first-round picks, multiple, all that stuff. And we were getting calls from people, and it wasn't at the level that it needed to be at. So guess how you do that? You show that he's healthy. You give him all the touches that he was doing before. And shout out to C-Mac for all that he did. And then you kind of just do what we did. We shipped him off. We sold him. Go on to the 49ers, go back to the Bay Area where you want to be. And it worked out in our favor. And then we came back with a different game plan. Came out the gate throwing the rock. Terrace Marshall, bam! Dropped the ball. But it was a great play. He was butt naked, wide open. PJ put it on the money. His only incompletion in the first half, I believe. It was crazy. Just because of drop ball. So we came out this week different. I saw a smash and dash. Now, I ain't going to get carried away. But I saw a thumper in Foreman. I saw the quickness and shiftiness of Chuba. Hopefully Chuba's all right. I seen DJ Moore get more targets, touches, made an impact more than he's made all season long. Yeah, y'all thought we were over, right? People talking about we were tanking, all kind of stuff. What's up, baby? Come here. Everybody thought we were tanking, all that, saying, hey, Steve Wilkes from Charlotte. Hey, my baby, tell everybody keep pounding because we got to do it. Say, keep pounding.
Keep pounding.
Yeah. Shut the door for me. I love you. You see DJ? You see Mr. DJ? Oh, you see you. Okay. Okay, well, shut the door. All right, so we put it out there. Look, everybody thought we were tanking. Oh, we're going to get the number one pick. I ain't saying it's not going to happen, right? I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. But Steve Wilkes is from Charlotte. Born and raised. Went to high school, went to college. Kids were raised here. Was here with the run when we went to the Super Bowl. He is keep pounding Charlotte through and throughout. And you mean to tell me, with so much pride as this man has, that he was just going to lay down and take it? You must be out your mind. That ain't what we do. And for everybody that want us to tank to get the first overall pick, let's think about this for a minute. The first overall pick is on our roster in 2018. And where has that gotten us? You don't play this game to tank. You play this game to compete. And that's what we saw from the Carolina Panthers today. We saw competitiveness on both sides of the ball. We saw defensive line, offensive line, everything starting at the line of scrimmage. Stopping the run. We know Tampa ain't got no run game. But guess what? We ain't let them even try to get going with that run game. We gonna force Brady to throw the ball 50 times again. Because the last 3 weeks, I believe he's thrown the ball 150 times, averaging 50 attempts per game, and he did it again this week with 49. And guess what we did? Played hard-nosed defense and ran the dang football. I don't care if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have been number one, top 5 against the rush since Todd Bowles been here. You don't stop doing what you're doing. Steve Wilkes has given this team already in 2 weeks an identity. And that identity is playing hard-nosed defense, running the football, opposing our will at the line of scrimmage, which I wanted us to do from the beginning. Matt Rule talked all that jibber-jabber, and they never do it. Steve Wilkes come in 2 weeks. 2 weeks! And have already established an identity. It's something about experience. And I couldn't be more proud of this football team because we wasn't all the way there. Just imagine if we had J.C. Horn out there. I guarantee you that deep ball that Mike Evans got down there that he fumbled and dropped the ball. He wouldn't have been butt naked. I promise you that. So kudos to Derek Brown for creating chaos. Kudos to Brian Burns for getting to Tom Brady. Kudos to Gross Matos for even making some plays and getting some tackle for loss. Kudos to Xavier Woods for being in the place every single time he needed to be in the place to get his hands on the ball, even though he didn't get any interceptions. Kudos to Shaq Thompson, Frankie Louvu for being back, Axon Jackson for being sound, even though he had led our team in tackles because they kept picking on him. Shout out to Keith Taylor for coming in, making a big hit on 3rd down. Shout out to Tay Hayes for making a huge drive down there in the red zone when they got that 1st down, and he was out there at corner with Mike Evans and put them clamps on him. Shout out to this defense. Shout out to Hecker, our punter Hecker, man, Johnny Hecker. I said it on the tweet. I hope he stays and retires a Carolina Panther. Shout out to everybody on this football team, but I'm giving 2 game balls. Actually 3. Y'all seen the first 2, P.J. Walker. You seen the second one with our head coach, Steve Wilkes. And the third one goes to our offensive line. Y'all dominated this football game. And I'm so proud of you. You caught so much crap last year, and I know we made some changes. You caught so much crap early in the season when Baker Mayfield's balls were getting batted down. Oh, they're not pushing, they're putting the linemen in their gut to get their hands down. Way to impose your will. Austin Corbett, I seen the nastiness out there. Taylor Moton, way to step up and be a leader. Bradley Bozeman, you get your first time to start at center, and look what you do. Shout out to your wife, Nicole Bozeman, because she is mad cool. Nikki Bozeman, shout out to you. Saying, run the dang ball. Yeah, that's right. You seen it. You watched our videos. I know. Shout out to Brady Christensen showing some dog out there. And we already know what Icky do. Man, I'm proud. Tampa doesn't allow 173 yards rushing. Tampa doesn't allow 6.4 yards per carry. And the other key stat, we didn't turn the ball over. Not one time did we turn the ball over. It had multiple opportunities for turnovers that we got to convert. But we'll get there. I promise you that. My bad. I went on long with my open soliloquy, man. I'm just proud to be 2-0. I know we're 2-5 right now. And we'll get further into the records and the games and what's going to play on. But shout out, because you got to take care of your division first if you want to give yourself an opportunity. And we got one more next week, and we're going to touch on that. But before I let DJ, unless you want to get yours off before we add our other co-hosts on here. You want to get yours off? Nah,
I go ahead, let them in.
I know you want to knock everything out. I feel you. I would want to do it. So I'm gonna remove you real quick so you can hopefully we can get you back because you're a little lagging, my G. So I'm gonna you a little behind. So I'm gonna remove you real quick and add you back. Hey, you see that back there? JC didn't play. Oh, JC didn't play. I was about to put the jersey on, but I saw he was inactive, so I said, nope, I ain't even playing him because he ain't gonna play. I ain't gonna play him on my platform. Shout out to one of the GOATs back there, Cam Newton, and DJ Moore for stepping up. Let's get going.
Yo.
Sean J is in the building.
What's up, man?
What's going on with you, man? I know it's been
Coming
a tough
off a fat loss, baby.
Yeah.
But it's a soft, cushiony loss. You know, thank you to the Carolina Panthers for, making that fall, a little bit lighter. You know, we didn't expect what was going to go down and bank, but I don't think anybody, even Carolina Panthers fan, expected a W today. They kind of wanted their team to be competitive, but they ended up kicking the Buccaneers' ass. So thank you guys for doing that, you know, but don't get too big for your britches. You know, don't get too big for your britches. Enjoy your little W today. You know, it was very, very helpful, but, you know, we already know the Bucs gonna stop right there. No pun intended, you know. So, enjoy your W. Thank you for what you did today. You kept us tied at the top. But I think, man, the bigger story is, to talk about the Falcons, you know, we got drugged today, right? We got dominated for 4 quarters. The Bengals passing game, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, dominated a depleted secondary today. They did what they were supposed to do, right? So salute to Zach Taylor for orchestrating or devising a game plan that would, you know, expose our deficiencies in the back half of the defense. So AJ Terrell went out first series. We lost Richie Grant. Mike Ford went out as well. Let me see. We got Casey Hayward went out on IR before the game. So a big blow to our secondary. I think even if we had those guys, it would have been really, really tough to defend, right? So Joe Burrow, over 450 passing yards, 3 tuds, completely dominated today. So I got to give them guys credit today. And they shut down the run for us, right? They suffocated what we wanted to do, and they really highlighted what they were trying to do. So what we talked about before the game, can we run the ball and can we slow down that pass game? We were XX, right? That was a big no right there, right? So they came out and they exposed us. Guys showed a little fight in the first half, and in the first half off 10 points and basically 17 points in the last 5 minutes. So, but you got to be able to play a 4-quarter game. And what they did second half is they shut us down. They put 10 points. Well, they put another touchdown on the board, right? 7 points in the second half, but we couldn't score anything. So salute to the Cincinnati Bengals, man. Y'all came out and y'all dominated, man. No hate from this side. You did what you're supposed to do, 4-3, 3-4, tied for the top of the division, man. But we know the bigger story in all of this is what the hell happened in Charlotte? Because ain't no way. I know your defense is great. Ain't no way. They put
we gonna keep sleeping.
These
folks came in a short
stop that offense. No disrespect. But what happened in Charlotte today should not have happened under any circumstances, no matter what it is. Given what was going on in Charlotte before the game, your best player traded 2 days before this game. Looks like you guys were fielding offers for every one of your cornerstone players all the way up until, yesterday. And you come out and you dominate a championship level defense, as they say. You dominate the goal, man. So this is your floor, brother. This is your floor. This is your day. You're the only one that won in the NFC South. So, hey, man, let me turn this over to you. This is your hour.
You damn right now. It should be, but everybody want to hear from my boy DJ, man. They say you've been awfully quiet over there, man. So we want to hear your insight from the Tampa Bay side, man, because y'all already heard my open soliloquy. I can go on for 2 hours from this, man, because I've seen so much that got me excited because this is what I thought our season was going to look like. And I know it's one game, so I'm going to pump my brakes. But just know, stay tuned. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead and get your rocks off, man. Say what you got to say.
Man, like I said before, man, I'm only here trying not to get fined. Okay. I mean, look, what is there to say about this game? I mean, this is a running transcript of what this offense is. I don't want to hear shit about the defense. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Yes, I said it last week. I'll say it again. Do they have the issues? Yes, they do. But this comes down to the offense. And Mike Evans set the tone of what this offense has been the entire freaking season. It lacked big plays. It cannot convert short yardage, third downs, whatever the case may be. Probably efficiency, third down efficiency, probably the worst in the NFL. It's a running thing. Red zone, I think we got in there, once or twice. I think one of them we went for on fourth down, and I already knew it. I saw that. I walked away. I went to my smoker and got my food together because I was like, we about to miss it. I'm like, we've done it all season. It's the same thing. If it's fourth and less than 3 or 2, less than 2, they ain't getting it. We need a Christian McCaffrey of offenses. That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? If it's a short yardage situation, we ain't gonna pick it up. Like I said, there's nothing new about this offense, and I've been holding it. Byron Leftwich, you're on center stage, dog. It's the same thing every week. It's the same thing every freaking week. I'm trying not to curse. It's old. It's really getting old. Tom Brady old. God damn it. Tom Brady's energy when he first got here is something that helped this organization basically propel for a Super Bowl and win a division last year. From the day he stepped on the field this year, no, first of all, he retired, right? He decided to retire, and he's like, man, fuck these kids. I want to go back and play football. Came back, and from the day he came back, we saw a Tom Brady who was not invested in the football probably for the first time in his entire career. We saw it up till last week when he's going to weddings. He took 2 weeks off to take vacations and spend time with his family. He got a divorce going on. Tom Brady is not fully invested in his team. Todd Bowles threw it out, and he ain't say no names. These players are laying on their laurels, and they think that they have arrived. They think they can just come to the stadium, show up, and they're just going to win. And to keep it 100, Tom Brady is part of that. For you to take 2 days or whatever case may be to attend a wedding, to miss time during the offseason, you know what I'm saying, just over and, you know what I'm saying, just not fully ever, I guess saying stuff about deployments and people throwing, losing their mind about that. Just, this is not what anybody signed up for this year. We got our issues, and I'll tell you this much. We got two, what do they call them? We got 2 moles on the offense. And they go by Julio Jones and Russell Gage. They came here as part of the demise of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. Because Russ ain't doing nothing. And Julio, I don't even know where Julio, I don't even see him on the sidelines. He just somehow still is taking up a roster spot on our roster.
Inside man.
Right. I mean, it really feels like that. I mean, it honestly feels like that. But no, this offense is disgusting. It's pathetic. For what's out there, hell, the offensive line even looked better this week. Mike, did you see Tom Brady in duress this game? You know what I'm saying? So now that disappeared. And this is the first game of the season he didn't score a touchdown. A week that was not under duress, really. Yeah, Brian Burns did what Brian after the whole 2 picks and first round picks. Somebody called for him. Brian Burns, Mr. Spider-Man / whatever, he wanted to show up and he straight. Well, he knew he was going against Donovan Smith. He already knew. He knows what he does against him. But overall, the Bucs blocked very well in pass pro. Run game, that's a different thing. That's something that we're going to have to address on the offseason. Some dogs that need to come into this stadium. This team. along with another quarterback. And I don't know if it's going to be here. I don't know if it's going to be a Blaine Gabbert. Let me say this before I even get into this. I appreciate everything Tom Brady has done for this organization. This organization was getting dragged before he got here. He brought it to a place of relevancy. We won a Super Bowl and a division. I ain't got nothing but love for the brother. But this NFL has passed Tom Brady. It's over. He's done. And people can cut this, do whatever they want. If he do turn around and, does Tom Brady things, hey, again, I won't be mad. But what I'm seeing around the league and what everybody's done, Tom Brady is not a player you want to have, a type of player you want to have on your team, because even when things aren't going right, you still want your quarterback to try to go out there and make a play. Tom Brady really can't. And it's not Tom Brady's fault. I mean, he's coming from an era of football that he can play the style that he plays. That era is gone. You dig what I'm saying? But
yeah,
it is what it is. Like I said, I'm still behind him. I hope he pulls it together. I hope this offense somehow pulled together. They figured something out. But I mean, we're what? This is week 7, about to go into week 8. I mean, we played 7 games already.
October, man.
We can't run the ball. Our offense is damn near the same thing all the time. I mean, it doesn't change. I mean, it's either play action, run up the gut. Oh, now they're throwing a little bit of a toss that Leonard Fournette couldn't pick up a goddamn yard. I mean, it's the same. It's the same shit, man. It's bad. It's just bad. And the defense probably tired. I mean, look, they've been playing a lot of defense over the last 7 weeks. They probably just tired. I mean, they out there every 3 plays. They already know. Get a sip of water and go back out there. That's basically what it is. It's just bad, man. It's...
Yeah, and y'all disrespected us, man. Everybody disrespected us, thinking we were gonna fold it in. You had Carlton Davis out. I know Akeem Hicks was out. Y'all were more focused.
Yeah, I think you were focused on Baltimore Ravens game.
Yeah, you were focused on that Thursday night game instead of focusing on the divisional game that was in front of you. And this is October. This is what we've seen from Tampa throughout the entire season. They're decent at moving the ball between the 20s and 20s, but they are struggling to put the ball in the end zone. And it happened again and again and again. Like Steve Wilkes said, this team on offense was 2 for 12 on third downs. They were 1 for 3 on fourth downs and didn't get in the end zone not one time and didn't have any turnovers. Let's think about that for a minute. That's almost unheard of, to not get in the end zone and not have any turnovers. You average 5.5 yards per pass. You average 2.9 yards per run. This offense is very reminiscent to what I've been seeing the last few years under the Matt Rule era. And I think it has to be talked about. You mentioned Byron Leftwich. But could this have been Bruce Arians seeing what was about to happen and saying, nah, let me get up out of here because this ain't going to be good? Because we can blame Tom Brady being a statue because, yeah, he is. Tom Brady had times. I don't know. It was one play. It looked like I could have went to the bathroom, went and got a beer, heated up a Hot Pocket because that's 2 minutes, sat down, and he was still in the pocket.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch all 22. I gotta go back and watch all 22. I gotta see, was it that lockdown? I talked to Mike about this already. Tom Brady's, one of the greatest players of all time, but I think he's being exposed a little bit. I think he doesn't see the field as good, and I've seen it a couple weeks now. He don't see the field as well you would think a 20-some-odd-year veteran would see the field. Some things happen. Like I said, Mike Evans, I think, did start. He set the stage of what this game was going to be by dropping that first pass. I mean, a deep threat player that basically just made his money off of doing what he dropped. You know, it felt like that already defeated us. And I know I think Panther Buzz who was a popping bullet said I look defeated. I'm not defeated. I'm just now kind of like how Mike is I'm ready to kind of turn a page in a run that we had, because I don't want us to now end up in the basement. Okay, you can be very ignorant about what you're seeing out here and be like, oh, we're going to continue. We'll figure it out. We're number one in division. You know, the division's still sorry. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll win it. We'll be okay. And part of turning the page, and I haven't been one to do this, is Byron Leftwich. It's Byron Leftwich, man. I saw, I think about an hour ago, a tweet where somebody was pointing out all the deficiencies of his offense, and he sat there and laughed. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want my coaches to feel like they don't care. And I remember when BA talked about Byron Leftwich, and he thought he could be a good coach, this, that, and the third. And Byron said that he ain't never want to be a coach. And it's really starting to feel like he just doing this just like whatever. Like he doesn't seem like he doesn't have the same passion he probably has a player in the coaching. And when you see something like that, and if I'm Todd Bowles, look, his defense is still playing good enough football to be very competitive and be a pretty good team in the NFL. I can't keep running with a guy that continuously puts out the product from a standpoint, and that's, like I said, from Byron Leftwich and Tom Brady. And I keep saying Tom Brady because I'm probably one of the only people that would sit here and some of the greatest players we've watched at quarterback are able to see things check. Can y'all tell me, Mike, can you tell me how many times you see Tom Brady even attempt to check or change a play or, make a change somewhere in the game? You watch enough Tampa Bay Buccaneers tape. I'll say the season. Have you seen a check? Maybe I see them do one check like that once in a while, but it's very rare.
Yeah, I ain't seen much. I definitely didn't see much this game.
You have a guy like that because he can't run because of this. And I don't see enough of this from Tom Brady to think that I'm going to keep running with that. I'm not. He still has the ability. His arm is still live. He has the accuracy. He has all the things that we watched over the years. But I'm going to question it. I'm not sure about Tom Brady's intelligence.
Wow.
Watching a lot of film. It might be for a reason. He was a 6th-round pick. I'll probably get dragged if somebody sees this. I don't really care. I've been watching enough. I've been holding this for now a couple years. I have not watched Tom Brady as closely as I have over the last 3 years, and I have now. I'm not sure, Mike. I'm not sure, Sean. I'm not sure. I think he had a lot of great coaching up in New England, and he wasn't asked to really stretch fields and crazy stuff like that. And the mastermind who was his, offensive coordinator, I can't even think of his name right now for the Raiders.
Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, Josh McDaniels is known for being a mastermind. So his game plans be on point. Byron Leftwich's game points lack. And you would want Tom Brady to fill that void. I don't care how people feel. I really don't. Because I've been holding this for a little while and I've been waiting. And Mike knows I have been waiting. And I'm just going to throw it out there, man. I just don't know.
So you're going to wait till the man's in the final year or whatever it is, his contract. He's 45 years old to say this about him. Not when you were winning it. I know we talked about this, and you said you appreciated what he did to give you the ring. I get that. But, DJ, I watched the All-22 from last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they didn't even have their secondary out there like that. And from what I saw, guys weren't getting open.
I showed my little thing.
You showed a clip of Mike Evans doing a drag with the linebacker right in his face, and you mean to tell me you want him to throw that? try to figure it out. This is what I'm saying. These guys aren't
He's
getting
boss to Chris Godwin. So what are you talking about?
They're not. All right. All I'm saying is these guys, you don't have a guy that fits the Tom Brady mold. Where's the Gronkowski? Where's the AB? You don't have that shifty that can work the inside outside of Chris Godwin. Mike Evans is not that guy. He's a guy that's going to stretch the field and do that. He's better for Jameis Winston.
Russell Gage is supposed to be that.
But he's not. I told you that before when you got him. And Sean tried to give you the same thing, but you didn't want to hear it because he played with Tampa. Sean, I'm going to let go ahead.
Yeah. You watch more Russell Gage than both of us.
I don't know.
Route runner, does he make separation when he runs routes?
I don't know what you guys saw in Russell Gage to get him 3 years, $30 million. When I saw that,
I'm asking the question. I don't know.
I don't know how you saw him translate into the offense. He's coming out of LSU. I think he had under like 10 total catches at LSU. So he wasn't a developed receiver at LSU. He was more of a return gadget type of player coming out of LSU.
We ain't drafting him.
He did make leaps and bounds strides in Atlanta, but as an established receiver that Brady needs, somebody that's smart with intellect, that's actually durable, I don't think he checked those boxes. Can he make certain plays? He has made a couple of plays this year. What game was that? He made the touchdown catch at the end of the game.
They still lost Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay. But that's him. And even on that play, he got hurt. He's always hurt. He's brittle. So, if he's working as a double agent for us, then damn, why he didn't do that? We could have used the win. Why is he doing that for Carolina? Why is he doing it for the Steelers? Why didn't they do that for us? I don't think that really checks out. I think what really checks out is the offense has been bad, bro. It's just overall bad. I don't know what you expected from Julio this year to upgrade it, but I don't know if Bruce Arians could have helped, but you got enough talent out there to be playing much better than you're playing. So I think it's something much more deeper than what's showing on the surface, right? Could it be Leonard Fournette is just fat and out of shape, and he's not trustworthy back there as a conditioned running back? Is Brady even into it? Not to say his intellect, but is he even locked into week after week the grind of getting better, making adjustments, going out there for 4 quarters and actually putting it all there on the line? I don't know. It seems like he's sleepwalking through the season right now. Is he just trying to get to the end of the year so he can try to go? Because is he under contract next year?
No, this is it.
Yeah,
this is it.
Like Michael Jackson.
So he's really he may be sleepwalking. He really did want to be in Miami this year. Let's say it like that. He didn't want to be in Tampa this year. I don't think he wanted to be
retired.
He was trying to make his way to Miami. He's been trying to make other moves. So I don't really know if his heart is there, his passion is there.
That doesn't add up though. That doesn't add up. You can retire at any time. When he realized that he was not going to be with Miami, he could have retired at any moment.
He never wanted to retire. I don't think he ever really wanted to retire. I think that was all a play and a ploy to try to get him to Miami. And I don't think the cards fell for him. Brian Flores kind of cut his legs out from under him. I think that it may be something.
Everybody feels that same way.
It's just a shame that he's got you guys going for it this year and he's not even in it himself. I don't feel. Yeah, he may be cussing people out on the sidelines, but is he doing the little things that he's always done? I don't think he's doing the little thing that he's
think so.
always done that will win you games. Tom Brady does not lose a game like this today. No disrespect to the Panthers, but what the Panthers, they came in with heart and fight, but at the same time, talent should eventually engulf that in 4 quarters, right? 21-3 seems like a lay down to me. I didn't watch the game. I felt like you guys possibly had to lay down.
It's the same story, different movie. I mean, it's the same woes. It's the same third down BS. They get short yardage. They get stopped. It's the same thing. You know, they move the ball a little bit. Some mistake, something, go before it on 4th down. We tried it 3 or 4 times today. We got one of them, but none of them mattered. Like, it's the same story. Like, there's nothing. Only thing that got better today was Luke Gedeke got benched, and the offensive line looked different with Gedeke being out. That literally is the only thing on offense from a pass pro perspective. The running game was the same. Like, the running game was bad. Like, it's just the same crap. Like, it's there's nothing new to really report about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they're not trying anything new. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. They're basically doing the same type of runs, the same type of routes, the same type of everything. The only thing that was new, and I felt like after they did it, they were like, yeah, that's why we don't do it, was the first pass when Mike Evans dropped. That was new. And it was a failure. And it felt like, oh, we're not going to try that again after failing it. That was the only new thing that the Bucs try to do on offense. It's just the same thing over and over again, man. It's just stupid.
Right. I want to touch on this. Thank you, Trill, for this. And I think Sean, he's going to find out very soon. Actually, a week from today. But
go watch our video about
no.
beginning of the season. We talked about this.
And I think he's sleeping on the talent because he's saying the more talent. You got to watch this football game because me personally, and I talked with DJ about this, I think our offensive line is playing better collectively than theirs. Even though they didn't give up much pressure, they aren't able to establish a run, and that's the physicality of an offensive line to let you know I'm better than you. The defensive line, we know good and well that wasn't happening. You know good and well they wasn't about to give up 173 yards. So to sit there and say we had Dante Foreman, who came in for arguably was the best running back over the last couple of years, Derrick Henry, and they didn't miss a beat. He came in and hit him for 100-something yards, something like that, or close to it. Then you had Chuba Hubbard with the change of pace and doing all of that.
My bad. I just saw C-Dog. My bad.
Yeah, we'll get on that. But I think you're sleeping on the talent because our defense, dog, especially our secondary, and this is without Jeremy Chin, this is without J.C. Horn. And our secondary, even though we gave up some yards, they didn't have many opportunities to throw the ball and somebody was wide open. They don't have, outside of the tight end here and there, Kyle Rudolph is done. He's old. He shouldn't be out there. He did make a catch or a play. He's done. Otten is a rookie. He's coming around. He doesn't have that safety net in Gronkowski. He doesn't have those guys. Chris Godwin is still recovering from injury. Even though he's out there and he looks to appear to not be injured and healthy, he doesn't look to me to be the same. And Mike Evans has always been what he is to me. Yeah, he can get a couple yards, he can do this and that, but we're gonna do some stuff to him. And he's not gonna make a play, whatever it might be. That's just how I feel about Mike Evans. Every game we played him, I say the same thing about Mike Evans, and that's no slouch to him. But I look at our team. Yeah, I know we traded McCaffrey, and the big news was, they lost their best player. The problem is people didn't get to see our talent because it kept going to McCaffrey. Now we don't have to worry about a guy getting touches. We can just play football and utilize all of our talent. We saw a showing from Tommy Tremble, and shout out to the tight end day. Saw a showing from Tommy Tremble that we have not seen. I'm telling you, Steve Wilks is implementing and going to McAdoo and saying, this is what we're going to do. We are building our identity, and it's very similar to what the Atlanta Falcons are doing. The problem is we have better talent than you do, Sean. We're doing your identity with better talent. So that's scary because y'all.
Well, I mean, let me stop you there, my brother.
No, ain't no hell no. You don't need to stop me. There's better talent there. We got better talent. We got better talent on this roster all the way through. All the way through. Offense, defense, special team. Now I give you a kicker.
Who?
What you mean where? Our offensive line is there. DJ Moore is better than any receiver that you have. Our running. What you mean who? Are you just talking about offense? Because our secondary is much better. Our linebackers better, and our D line is better. Our entire defense is better than yours.
He had one catch today. Good catch. Like, what has he done all season? You talking about potential?
Do you know why? You said Baker Mayfield was the issue, right?
You guys are 1-5. Now you 2-5. You got to win today. Like, y'all need to. You need to make sure
your talent ain't there, dog.
You guys are not living in the moment.
Your talent isn't there. What talent do you have,
bro? Y'all was the reason why I said that about y'all talent was you were a 13-point underdog this week and you won by 18. So you were 13-point underdog for a reason. It's
right.
The way
people didn't pay. People thought we were tanking. So, people thought we were going number one.
You've had a good game today, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is your world today. I'm just living in it. But please don't get too far ahead of yourself. You're starting to count a lot of fucking eggs. And
give me a player on your team. Huh? You don't have. Who do you have? Who is Drake London? Drake London's a rookie that no one. He's not even. Who is he? Kyle Pitts is supposed to be this great guy, but you see him missing in action almost all season. Yeah, you don't even have your running back. Kadarius Patterson is the guy. I give you that.
Put Drake London stats up against DJ Moore.
Guy that ain't been out there all season. You gonna talk to me about some?
You got a victory today. PJ Walker, much congratulations. But the dude is trash as fuck.
What you not gonna do? He came into the season.
PJ Walker is trash. I will never.
Everybody knew. Oh, it's damn Mariota. Mariota goes out there and win an MC, player of the week, and lays an egg.
Come on,
lays an egg. Joe Burrow had 300 yards. Listen to this, y'all. Joe Burrow had 300 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half. Listen to this. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half.
In my life, seen a 2-5 team talk the way that you guys are talking.
Think that y'all gonna beat us?
Y'all, you were not 2-5 by mistake.
I don't know what that is they got down there in Atlanta. You must got that fire.
I know you want to blame everybody that's went out the door. You want to blame Matt Rule. You want to say, well, we was featuring Christian McCaffrey. You want to have all of these reasons of why you were 1-5, 2-5, but you guys were 2-5, 1-5 for a reason. You got a victory today, but please don't get ahead of yourself. So,
did you hold the GOAT to no touchdowns?
You got no.
Did you hold the GOAT to no touchdowns, Sean? Y'all have been playing the best football. I give you that. You showed everything in the preseason, so everybody had a head start and was already in.
Come on, don't do that, man. You got your win today. Please, you was just as surprised. Come on, we can pull up the damn tape. We can pull up the tape from a few days ago. I didn't hear none of this shit you was talking. Let's pull the tape.
Look, we can pull the tape, and if you understand where I'm coming from, DJ, I shared with DJ
that on Wednesday. Did you hear DJ
twice?
DJ.
I picked us to lose twice, and we won both of them.
Let me cross-examine DJ. DJ, where was all of this chest poking out shit? Where was all of this PJ Walker, this Steve Wilkes, this fucking DJ Moore talk? All of these dudes were fucking MIA. They was down there in the grave putting the fucking dirt on their damn self. But now you want to hop out the grave like it's Thriller.
Y'all ain't got the talent. Y'all don't have the talent, Sean. Y'all don't have the talent, Sean. I'm going to tell you, y'all are playing better than your talent. It is strictly for coaching. You're playing better than your talent.
In the division.
Y'all ain't got the talent, Sean.
What talent you got?
What defensive talent do y'all have? It ain't just offense. What defensive talent do you have? Y'all ain't got nobody at the line. You can't rush the passer worse. Damn, that's one of the worst offensive lines that you played. And Joe Burrow put up 300 and something yards in the first half, 3 touchdowns. Then he finished with damn near 500 yards. You gonna sit over there and talk about y'all got talent?
We lost today.
Just wait. Just wait.
Congratulations.
Y'all got your ass whooped today. It was embarrassing today. It was 21-0 early today. And we gonna blame it on injuries today. We ain't had JC Horn out there and this shit still happen. Let's keep this thing real.
Why you keep talking about JC Horn? This motherfucker can't even play a full season, bro.
Well,
y'all
can't rush the passer. Joe Burrow was sitting out there all day long picking everybody apart.
This motherfucker can't even play a full season yet, bro. He's the Christian McCaffrey of defenses. Get the fuck out of here with this guy.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Sean. I'm gonna tell you why. You know why he didn't play today? Do you know why he didn't play today? Because he gonna get all the way healthy to get up in Kyle Pitts' butt like he did in college. He ain't doing nothing. You ain't gonna have no answer for us.
You got the training staff on speed dial. Is he gonna play
think y'all gonna do on us? It ain't happening.
Come on, man.
Sean, when we beat y'all, I'm gonna lay this thing out.
Come on, man. Like I told y'all guys earlier, you blew your load, you won your Super Bowl, but you're about to go on another 3, 4, 5 game losing streak, bro. Y'all are not built like that. And that's on God. That's on everything.
I'm gonna lay this thing out.
You guys were just
Carolina Panthers are gonna beat.
You were just retweeting.
Carolina Panthers are gonna beat the Atlanta Falcons. They're gonna beat the Atlanta Falcons,
Mike,
Sunday. Tampa's gonna lose Thursday. And guess who's gonna be first place in the division? Guess who's gonna be first place in the division?
And now you propping up PJ Walker? Get the fuck out of here, man. That shit don't make no sense.
It don't matter.
You just begging for Sam Darnold, but now PJ Walker is that guy? Get out of here.
PJ Walker can throw the ball better than Mariota. And say I'm lying.
This man has one touchdown and get out of here, man.
PJ Walker throw the ball better than Mariota. Mariota soft as
ball the whole goddamn day. Your own
Mariota soft as
didn't even go ahead and throw the ball last week.
Running and think y'all gonna do that mess with Mariota? I'm telling you, Brian Burns gonna be out there. Come here, Derek Brown, get that. Come, it ain't happening, Captain. It ain't happening, Sean. You've been on this hype train all season long because you got a little dubs. Y'all ain't built like that. If it wasn't coaching, y'all wouldn't be in the same situation that you're in.
The same. Steve Wilkes need to get fired. He's not a real head coach. PJ Walker, he's not really our starting quarterback. We feel the whole time. It's gonna change the whole narrative. The headlines are gonna be different. Man, but you got your win this week. Congratulations.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is you're right. We got it this week. All I'm gonna say is this.
Totally different from next week.
I can't wait. But we will talk about what we will talk about as a team. Right now, do y'all have any wins in the division?
But what is that?
Do y'all have any wins in the division? Because you got to win your division first.
We got more wins than you. You got to have the most wins.
What does it matter?
It's not about having. You can be 6-0 in the fucking division, but you can be 6-11 on the season. God damn it!
That's how you. Now listen, this is how Falcon fans think.
You can be 6-0.
You have to take care of your division first.
Anything else? What damn sense does that make?
You have to take care of your division first.
No. You have to overall. You have to win games. You guys are undefeated in the division, but you're 0-5 everywhere else. You talking about? Look at the weighted scale. The weighted scale saying that goddamn the way that you guys are, you're gonna lose way more games than you're gonna win in the division. It's only 6 division games. There's 17 on the season. You got to do much better than just a division.
Sean.
It's gonna come. It can't come down to a tiebreaker, but you gotta win other games, dog.
You got exposed, fam.
How we got exposed? You got exposed by some shit that you could never do in the day in your life. PJ Walker could never do what Joe Burrow just did. You don't have a Jamar Chase.
Secondary, y'all been giving up points.
You don't have a Tyler Boyd. You don't have none of that.
Points all season long, Sean.
Never throw the ball around the field like they did.
Y'all been giving up points all season long. What are you talking about? You've been giving up the points all season long to any and everybody. It ain't just the them. You been, DJ, come in, man, because let's talk about this.
Talking about
it's not different right now. Acting like they talent is like that. We came into this season knowing that the Atlanta Falcons had the worst talent in the division, but they had the best coach, and that shit still stands.
You need somebody to help you jump me, brother.
I don't need nobody to help. It's just
jump me, brother.
We'll deal with that next week on the live. We'll deal with that Wednesday.
PJ Walker, 100
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my God. throwing it all around the fucking field, 177.
They sitting over there 0-2 in the division and yet yapping at their mouth like they just holier than thou.
Won more games overall than the Panthers, bro.
Y'all got a losing record.
That's the name of the game. It's the win. Who's going to win the most? If it comes down to a tiebreaker, then we can get on the division record. But right now, it's no tiebreaker involved because you're 2-5.
Defense ain't good. They defense bang. We don't even know who gonna play for them.
2-5. 2-5. Stay there.
Stop the Falcons run game and it's a wrap.
No matter what you did this week, you still 2-5, bro. When you was 1-5 last week, it was all doom and gloom. Now you won a game. Now next thing
we traded C-Mac.
Come on, that's it.
We traded C-Mac.
Yeah.
And I got excited. Check out the video on the live. I was excited about that because I seen something happening here. It was excitement.
You felt it, right?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
And we did something y'all couldn't do.
Yeah.
And then you want to blame the damn refs. You ain't heard me one time come in here blame refs on the way we lost. We took it on the chin. I acting like the damn New Orleans Saints.
I'm glad your fan base is still alive after y'all jumped off the bridge on Friday. Whenever that trade happened, I'm glad to see y'all still alive, brother.
Absolutely.
Thursday night.
A lot of y'all better off without it. He went to San Francisco and caught an L.
Now you're jumping back on the bandwagon, flatten the tires.
Nobody left the bandwagon.
Good job,
I've
man.
been here. And I've been waiting for this. I called this at the beginning of the season. We were going to sweep y'all.
No, I never seen a more confident 2-5 team in my life. 2-5. 3 games under 500. Talking the most shit.
They won game and they ain't even a whole game up on us.
5.
They ain't even a whole game, DJ. They a half a game.
I mean, this is point of justice right here. I mean, y'all play each other this week.
Who you count half games? We got this is a baseball. We get 2.5 games.
Oh, it's half games. This is division, bro.
Play man up
in the division, so it's half games. They count as
Sunday. Come down to Atlanta and win Sunday, man. Come on, brother.
Right,
Drive. Come down 85 South. I'll buy you a ticket to the game. You want to go to the game? I'll buy you a ticket. We can go and sit next to each other.
DJ, man. We don't want to take
Get on 75 South and we'll go to the game together.
I gotta get on 85 South first.
Come on.
Talking about we ain't talking about
yeah.
Got to be a bird. Bird, the bird's the bird. And y'all act like y'all got.
I was falling in Tampa.
Don't ever threaten me. Don't ever threaten me with PJ Walker, man.
Let's go ahead and mute both.
Hey man, that was great. Yeah, I got my energy back up, man. I love it, man. But that speaks to how close the division really is, though. It really is a close race. To a degree. Sorry, everybody under 500. We the only division in football that every team is under 500. So this division ain't that good. It ain't. But whoever wins it is going to the playoffs. And it starts this week with the Falcons and the Panthers coming up. Hey, like he said, like Sean just said, Mike, you can enjoy your victory for the night, but hey, you got to turn that page. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we ain't got time to nothing. We got Thursday night. And the New Orleans Saints, the basement dwelling New Orleans Saints, y'all probably going to stay there. But, damn. Let's look through the chat, man.
Well, thank you. This is from a Falcons fan, I believe. He said, I ain't ashamed to give credit where credit is due, though. Y'all do got a better defense than we do. Shout out to the Falcons fan that ain't in his damn high horse and acting all crazy.
I would give you that credit, too, man. You got it.
So what you mean, y'all? Man, what you talking about the talent then for? Talent is strictly offense?
Man, stop trying to threaten me with PJ Walker. That's trying to rob me with a butter.
PJ Walker is like 3-1 now as a starter.
And who's the 3 teams he's played, bro?
I mean, who did Marcus Mariota beat?
These booty cheeks.
Marcus Mariota, has he even seen over 200 yards yet? I know you talking about PJ Walker. Look, I ain't got no dog. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, you make it sound like Marcus Mariota's out here. And you were talking about it too. He might be getting replaced.
DJ,
I'm just saying.
DJ, you're not qualified to speak on offense right now, brother.
What are y'all outside of running?
You don't know what one looks like.
offense?
You do not know what one looks like. You don't know what an offense looks like, brother.
What you mean? I've been watching offense for years now. Y'all been sorry for years. Y'all just coming back around, and you a little happy that you're in contention for the division right now. Now you in your feelings. I'm just asking questions.
Tom Brady throwing more ground balls than the shortstop, my man. So
what that got to do with me?
Not qualified.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what that got to do with me?
You trying to help out Mike. You guys are not
trying to help nobody else.
No damn PJ Walker.
You don't want to answer the question.
I'll be damned.
You don't want to answer the question. You going these other ways. I just asked a simple question. What? I said one thing. I said he's 3-1. And then I said, what has Marcus Mariota done from a quarterback? Because you just basically trying to drag PJ Walker through the dirt. What from a quarterbacking standpoint has Marcus Mariota proven this year? That's all I'm asking.
He's proven
he can run.
He's proven that he was offensive player of the week. He has proven that he can orchestrate a run offense that with an identity. And it's crazy that, all of a sudden the Panthers got an identity right on offense. Like,
it's not.
It's hilarious, man. This is stand-up night, bro.
I've been questioning this all season.
Stand-up comedy. Mike, man, you got me, man. I'm gonna start calling you Mike Epps. Mike Epps. Fucking stand-up comic tonight, brother. Fucking Mike Epps. Come on, man. Hey, man, congratulations, though. Hey, I wanted to bow to you guys. I didn't want to even really get into the game next week, but I understand you kind of smelling yourself like a 13-year-old boy right now, just getting out of the house, hitting puberty, you smelling yourself right now, just starting to get musty, but we going to put that deodorant on you boys come Sunday. So you enjoy this moment. Stay in the moment. Please don't jump to Atlanta already. You want to be able to enjoy kicking Tampa Bay and Tom Brady's ass. Please do that, because you get a little ahead of yourself. You're going to wish you would have enjoyed this week, right? So enjoy this week. Wake up tomorrow morning. Get your Victory Monday on. They few and far between. Enjoy your Victory Monday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, lock in on the Falcons. Sunday, I'm going to take it easy on you after we whoop you. And then, just go on about your life. Then 2 more weeks after that, we're going to whoop you again. So, I'm sorry, Panther fans, but my advice to you is to live in the moment, baby. Live in the moment, man, because this moment does not come that often for you guys. Enjoy.
Hey, I'm enjoying the win. We talking Bucs, Panthers. You the one came in here with that foolishness, thinking that.
Was that me?
To me, it sounds like
Miss Chase out and started hitting me with strays.
Yeah, y'all. No, heck no. You started that mess talking about the lack of talent and all of that stuff.
Yeah, you guys credit.
You one came for us with the lack of talent.
I came out giving you credit.
Oh, you did.
And then you just started to say, I'm going to shoot everybody in the room.
You came with the lack of talent, and you have on your roster the least talented football team in the NFC South.
Okay, bro.
And that is fair. I'm giving you credit.
That's where it all started right there. That's
exactly where it started.
Oh, where it started at, I said that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers should have won this game based on the talent that you got.
Watch the film, and you have a different perspective.
Guys being down, I've watched the film, and it's been a lot of ass kicking within that film. You guys,
you got to think, Steve Wilkes.
It don't get that much bigger than that in the NFL, does it? There's no 20-point dogs in the NFL. A 13-point dog, bro. I'm not by myself in this. You guys surprised everybody. The entire Las Vegas community, they kept checking the score them damn self. They couldn't believe it either.
And they better not do it again next week. And if they do, it's gonna be the same dang on thing. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, man, you're gonna regress back to the mean.
PJ Walker, y'all think yes, PJ is left. You can't take this man out. You can't take this man out for what he's done. He deserves to be the starter of this football team. He's a leader. He's been here. He's a blue collar guy. You got to think. Let's talk about this for a minute, man. You go out, you have Sam Darnold.
Bro.
Well, hold on. We ain't talking about the game. I don't even care about the game. Let's talk about PJ for a minute. You have Sam Darnold here that they pick up that fifth-year option and pay the man $19 million. Then you go trade for a guy, Baker Mayfield, to bring in, and you draft a quarterback. PJ Walker's not supposed to be here, but yet he still fought his way to continue to be somehow relevant. This is how God works, right? Long as you stay in it, hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. I'm a big believer in that. PJ Walker stayed focused, was waiting for his opportunity. Last week, he didn't have an opportunity to get rapport with his receivers. He didn't have a week. We found out Matt Rule was fired that week, and then he goes in with a game plan where Steve Wilkes is announced as the head coach, and he got 3 days of practice to prepare for the Rams, and yet went into the half winning. That's what you got to understand. Went into the half winning that game. And then he comes in this game and doesn't allow a touchdown to the Buccaneers. This is Steve Wilkes we're talking about. Steve Wilkes as a coach. Not putting the team in harm's ways. The way that y'all have had success, you've been forcing turn. Man, we ain't talking about that. PJ Walker, salute to you. You deserve the game ball. You can forget all this foolishness that people are going to talk about. You just continue to work on getting better, all right? You keep on working on the rapport that you have with the receivers and work on the rapport with the tight ends, the rapport with the offensive line, and you had that leadership. You help out the defense, all right? That's your job, to help out the defense, to give them some hope. Because what happened in the past with Baker Mayfield, PJ's shorter than Baker. So why Baker Ball's getting batted down like that? You didn't give the team hope. PJ gives the team hope because they know he's going to help put them in a position where he's not going to F it up for them. And that's what he's done. He definitely did it this game. So kudos, man. I can't wait. Boy, shout out to this team, the Carolina Panthers, Tampa Bay. I want to touch on Tampa Bay a little bit, man. Y'all got to get some stuff going. Y'all got to find an identity on offense. You got to help your defense out. You got banged up. Antoine Winfield Jr. is in concussion protocol, so he's more than likely not going to be able to play Thursday, so that's going to be tough. We don't know Carlton Davis. I think all of them should come back to play because they were looking ahead anyway by trying to sit these guys out thinking that they were just going to blow past the Carolina Panthers, and that didn't happen. But somehow you got to get your identity because Baltimore is known to have good defenses. And I think they're going to be ready to play. They just got a dub against the Browns, and they're going to be ready to play to try to jumpstart this thing to take over that division and take it over in the great. So I don't know what Tampa's going to do for the future. DJ, you text me fire sale. Is that something, a place that y'all need to be at right now? Because you don't think you can win a division? Because I think Tom Brady came back, and the reason he didn't retire, because if you look at this, I saw the New Orleans Saints, and I saw Jameis Winston and Andy Dalton as their quarterback, and I knew they had some players with Dennis Allen. I'm like, I ain't too worried about that. I saw Matt Rule, and we already know we wasn't worried about that. And then the Atlanta Falcons, they get rid of Matt Ryan, and they bringing in Mariota. I should be able to cupcake my way through this division. Yeah, even though I might not be able to make the Super Bowl, even though I'm going to try, but this should be a cupcake walk through the division. And as you see, it's not being that right now. Everybody's in position that if anybody gets hot, they can take on this division. So, and I think Tom's going to have to go back to it, and they might be a little too late because I don't think he prepared the way he needed to prepare to come into this season. So I don't know if you want a fire sale. I'm not saying fire sale yet, dog.
Nah, I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying in general. This team, and Todd Bowles already talked about it early, and you know, I don't know if people are really highlighting the way he said it. He said people are resting on basically on their laurels. Like they think they've arrived. They think like you just said, you just walk into a game and just win. Like you said, everything you just said, he could have felt that same exact way. The division should be a cakewalk. It should be another one where he can win another one. When it comes to that, you know, it be in the playoffs and then, you know, ride that horse after finishing his contract with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And maybe that goes into, well, I don't think he's going to Miami no more because Tua, as long as he can stay upright, that ain't changing. Yeah, I don't really know why Tom Brady came back this year. And since the Dolphins thing fell through, like I said, I still don't understand. Maybe he still wanted to play football, but he didn't want to do all the things that he's had to do for so many years, you know, during the season to, you know, get to where he got. He thought he could just, you know, oh, we're good. We're just, you know, this His division bad, so he could just come in here and just do whatever. And he learned very quickly that's just not how it's gonna go. And what the hell is happening? I'm about to say this. I thought about to pull a jersey out of something crazy.
Nah, he ain't got me hot. I might pull one on. He got me hot up in here. I'm sweating and shit and all that crazy. My bad. Did you go ahead, man?
But as of right now, it's the same thing every week. Until there's a massive change, and I don't know what they got in that book. I don't know if they got that playbook, but something needs to change in general with that offense. I mean, the defense is okay, or great, or not. I ain't gonna say great. They're good. They're not great, but they're still good enough to win games. But the offense, until they start finding ways to put up more points, we're gonna continue to see the same thing every single week. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got nothing else to say. I've been talking about that for a while. Like I said, with the Baltimore Ravens, they got their own issues sometimes. They let people come back and, be competitive and win games. Lamar right now, he's not playing his best ball in general. So, Thursday's going to be interesting. I don't know. I got to look a little more into it. I got to go back and watch the film with them and just see what happened. I know I see his stat line, and it ain't a good Lamar Jackson stat line. And it ain't been that for a couple weeks now. So, I know I'm going to hold off, but, we'll see. We'll see if skipping over this game actually going to pay off. Let's just say that.
I don't know. We'll see. Hey, this is a time where y'all it's do or die. I know it's still early and it doesn't seem like it should be do or die, but it's do or die. I mean, you can't drop 3 straight.
No, we can't.
We can.
I mean, if you can't convert third downs, you can't score touchdowns in the red zone, and you can't run the damn ball, you're going to continue to have struggles and headaches and all this stuff that the Bucs on offense have had the last 7 weeks. And the same thing every single week on offense.
Oh, yeah, we know it can happen. Y'all can't afford for it to happen.
They probably,
I wouldn't say we couldn't afford. It's still early, Mike. We're at weeks, it shouldn't happen, and we don't need it to happen, but it's week 8. We still got 9 games after that? It ain't do or die. 2-1 division. But yeah, they need to get a quality win over a quality team. I will agree with that. That definitely needs to happen.
These next 3 games are going to be tough. You got the Ravens, the Rams, and Seattle.
Seattle's
looking
that's
good.
the toughest game in my opinion, but
absolutely. But these are still 3 tough. They're tough. I'm not saying you can't win them. These tough. So you can't be sleeping on any of these teams.
You can't sleep on the goddamn thing.
Right, you damn sure couldn't.
We can't even sleep on our practice. There's nothing. Tampa Bay can't do. They have to come out and play 100,000% every single game, and it feels like I said with Byron Leftwich, you need to get your act right because you don't need to be at pressers laughing when your offense is sorry as hell, as if it's just going to turn on. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. Coaches don't do that. You don't just laugh stuff off. You laughing stuff off because you know you're not doing something right. You laugh. We as people laugh things off because we don't want to hear the truth. He need to face the truth and fix the shit. Period. Nothing else to say about that.
Yeah, because y'all are bottom 10 in points scored. Actually, bottom 7. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to smoke that Bucs pack. With you.
Hey, enjoy it, man. It's been almost, 3 years? 3 years, man.
Yeah, we needed that. What you laughing at, Sean? Y'all ain't beat the... Have they beat Tom Brady?
Y'all the greatest. Floating like a butterfly, screaming like a bee over there.
It's been about 3 years, man. Hey, congratulations.
Man. Keep pounding, baby. Keep pounding.
We did something y'all couldn't do. I can't wait, boy. I can't wait.
Yeah, this is the week.
Hey, y'all won 5. Y'all lost 5 games. We ain't did that yet. Y'all sure enough did that.
Nah, we gonna make sure that happens.
This is the week. This is the week for y'all. Look, Sean, you can't drop this because you're gonna be below them. And Mike,
it don't matter to us. That's what I'm saying.
I think it does matter to Steve Wilkes after watching that thing. It matters to what he wants to establish here as the interim head coach. I don't know if he's like we said, he's interviewing.
You're right.
His job. It matters to him.
And that's what I'm saying. It matters to us, the players and the coaches, but it don't matter to the outside world because we already 32nd. We already a bottom feeder. So if we lost, it wouldn't matter because they said we're bad anyway and we're going for the number 1 pick. It's more pressure on them. That's what I'm saying. Because no one's expecting us to do it. So we can ride this. And we gonna ride it. Damn sure. I can't wait, boy. I can't wait to talk about it. We at home. Don't nobody care nothing about y'all at home. That's what that stadium look like anyway in a home game. What you talking about? Look at the back of Sean J.
Salute, baby. We got some data.
Giving away damn tickets.
Tom Brady Eagles hurt.
At least I know the whole comment section ain't
Giselle got that divorce lawyer on his ass. That's when his Eagles started hurting, goddammit. His Eagles getting hurt before we even got into this shit. God damn it. Yeah, he gonna hurt while AB putting pictures of his wife all over the internet, them hugging. His Eagle been getting hurt before these goddamn games, goddamn. But then you added now what's going on with this offense. You know what I'm saying? So his Eagle was already getting hurt, goddamn.
Hey man, salute to the Panthers, man. We're gonna give them heap praise. We're gonna heap praise up on the Panthers today. They earned it, you know. I would say act like you've been there, but hey second time this year, my man.
Tune in Wednesday. Hey, y'all just now turned this into a heavyweight bout. I even put it together the way you guys are now making it.
Yeah. I'm glad your chest can poke out a little bit, man. I'm glad your chest, you can speak with much more bravado. You know, it was looking a little meek for you for the past month. So salute, Mike. Let's do it, man. Can't wait till Wednesday.
Man, I can't. Ooh, it's gonna be on. Stay tuned. 9 p.m. no later than 9:30. Whatever we're gonna do between 9 and 9:30. Y'all know what it is. Be here. It's going down. Boy,
Atlanta, show up for me, man.
Yeah, show up for me.
Need to go to war in that comment section.
Hey, everybody in here see this. Y'all better show. I showed up today. Mike know for damn sure I ain't want to show up, goddamn. I just lost the damn Panthers, didn't score a touchdown. You think I really want to show up for that shit?
Nope.
You need to one of y'all motherfuckers better show up to this month next week. I'll tell you that. Don't go running.
And Sean, don't you go running either.
Hey, man. Hey, you better come with something more than PJ Walker, man. Don't bring a butter knife to a gunfight.
Y'all living on. I give it to you. Y'all been getting turnovers. Y'all been living off that. It ain't happening over here. We don't like turnovers. We don't like apple turnovers. We don't like cherry turnovers. We don't like sweet potato pumpkin turn. We don't like none of them turnovers. Let's go. Anyway, y'all got anything else y'all want to say? Final thoughts, man.
Man, shout out to the chat, man. Y'all live as hell today. You know what I mean? Appreciate all the comments and everything like that. Hope y'all enjoyed this because I know I did. I didn't think I would enjoy it, but I did. But you already know what it is, man. It's your boy DJ, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, still all day. Hey, this season ain't over, man. I ain't worried about it. This is one loss. Still on top of the division. I'm going to keep saying it that way until things change. It is what it is. Hopefully they can fix it, but hey, man. I'm done, but y'all go ahead.
Hey, man, I'm out of here, man. The co-division leaders, you know, that's that. We still in this thing. I'm going to say it till it changes. You feel me? So, took a big loss today, fellas. We're going to bounce back next week. Easy. See y'all on Wednesday.
And you know what it is. It's your boy Mike Ricks, man, Carolina Panthers representative. Hey, everybody out there that thought we were going to tank and that we're tanking, it's too much pride in that man and Steve Wilkes. If you heard Action Jackson or something, I think it was PJ Walker in that little clip. He said, go ahead, congratulations, Denzel. Y'all heard Denzel Washington? You hear when he talk with that authoritative voice? I'm telling you, man, he's a leader of men. And we haven't had that in Carolina. And we've seen some shifting and some changes already. And we talked about Brian Burns and us giving away 2 first-round picks for him. And we said, no, we're not doing it. It's because we're building this football team through our defense and through our young nucleus players that we have, which is a Brian Burns who's 24 years old, which is a J.C. Horn who isn't out there, but he gonna lock Pitt's ass up, with Jeremy Chin that should be coming back, with Derek Brown that's showing his butt off. We got young talent over there, and we're gonna continue to build this team because it's a lot of quarterbacks in this draft, and we got a lot of capital. So we're gonna make moves. So just be excited. Just know we're not about to lay down, and you're gonna have to fight us to get up out of there every single week. Much love, Carolina. We 2-0 in the division, and let's live in this one. Enjoy this one tonight. 24-hour rule. And then once we get done with that, let's focus on them dirty birds and Demir Bird. Demir Bird and them.
Get some final thoughts out. We'll expect our final thoughts. And then we go on to week 8. But
much love.
Appreciate everybody in the chat. Like, subscribe, share, let everybody know. It's getting nice and sweaty in this mud, so just like the season. So appreciate y'all all the time, man. But let's get out of here, man. We have.
Peace.